Hello everyone. The headline of our tutorial for today is points of intersection. What it means. What it means, the point of intersection. If we draw a graph of two functions on the same xy coordinate, like these two graphs, let us call this f of x, and let us call this one g of x. If we draw two graphs in the same xy plane, then these two graphs may intersect, may not. If they intersect in one or more point, and we want to find the coordinates of the points of the intersection of the two graphs, then how we can do that? Let us call this point x1, y1. Let us call this point x2, y2. How we can find the coordinate of the point of intersection? At this point, the value of f of x should be equal to the value of g of x, because this point lie on the graph of f of x and also lie on the graph of g of x. Therefore, it should satisfy g of x and f of x and should be equal. If we set f of x equal g of x and solve this equation for x, then we find not only this point but all points of intersection of these two graphs. Let us take example. Find the points of intersection of these two graphs. F of x equal to x power 2 minus 4x plus 3, quadratic function. Also g of x equal minus x power 2 plus 2x plus 3. We said to find the point of intersection of these two graphs, we said f of x equal to g of x and solve this equation for x. Then it will be x power 2 minus 4x plus 3 equal to minus x power 2 plus 2x plus 3. Take all terms to the one side, either left or right. X power 2 minus 4x plus 3 plus x power 2 minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. X power 2 plus x power 2, 2x power 2 minus 4x minus 2x minus 6x, negative 3 with positive 3, then it will be 2x power 2 minus 6x equals 0. Analyze by x, then 2x, analyze 2x, then it will be x minus 3 equals 0. This gives me either 2x equals 0, then x will be 0, or x minus 3 equals 0, then x will be 3. Then the two intersection points, there are two intersection points, x equals 0 and x equals 3. To find y coordinates, substitute 0 either in f of x or of g of x. Then 0 power 2 minus 0 plus 3, it's 3. Then the coordinates of this point is 0, 3. For the other point, substitute 3. 3 power 2, 9 minus 12 plus 3. 9 minus 12 minus 3 plus 3, 0. 3, 0 is the other point. Another example, f of x, it's x power 2 minus 3, g of x is 2x minus 7. Set f of x equal to g of x. Then x power 2 minus 3 equal to x minus 7. It will be x power 2 minus 2x minus 3 plus 7 equal to 0. Then x power 2 minus 2x plus 4 equal to 0. We use quadratic formula to solve this equation. Then x equal to minus b minus plus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. If b squared minus 4ac equal to 0, then there is one root. If it is less than 0, there is no root. If it is greater than 0, there is two root. Let us see. b is coefficient of x, b squared is 4 minus 4. A is coefficient of x power 2 times 1. C is the absolute term 4. This gives me the answer is 16 less than 0. There is no root for this function and there is no point of intersection for these two equations. Example number 3. Find the point of intersection of these two functions. We said f of x equal to g of x. Then solve for x. X power 3 plus 3x minus x power 2 minus 3 equal to 0. Analyze this term and this term. Since it is polynomial of degree 3, I'll analyze every two terms which each others. Analyze by x power 2, then I'll get x minus 1 from these two terms. The second term and the third term, analyze them by 3. Then I'll get x minus 1 from the second and third term. Now, analyze by x minus 1, these two terms. I'll get x power 2 from here and 3 from here equal to 0. Either x minus 1 equal to 0, then I'll get x equal to 1, or x power 2 plus 3 equal to 0, I'll get x power 2 equal to negative 3, then x equal to negative positive square root negative 3. It is not real number. Then I have one point of intersection. Let me find the y coordinate, substitute 1 here or here. Let me substitute here, it's easier. 1 plus 3, 4. 1, 4 is the point of intersection of these two functions. Question, our example number 4, absolute value function with a linear function. I set x plus 2 minus 3 equal to 2x minus 3. Simplify this. X plus 2 equal to 2x negative 3 with negative 3. Then absolute value x plus 2 equal to 2x. Since I have absolute value here, I cannot solve it without removing the absolute value. How I can remove the absolute value? I can return to the definition of the absolute value. X is equal x plus 2 when x greater than or equal negative 2, and it's equal minus x plus 2 when x less than negative 2. Why negative 2 is the joint point? Because negative 2 make the term inside the absolute value 0. Okay, now I take both cases, either absolute value x1 plus 2 equal x plus 2, then I take either x plus 2 equal 2x, then I solve for x. 2x minus x equal 2, then 2x minus x, x equal 2. 2 greater than or equal negative 2, yes, it is greater than. then it is an intersection point. Substitute here or here to find y coordinate. Let me substitute here. 2 times 2, 4, minus 3, 1. The point 2, 1 is the first x interception. Let me check the other case. Absolute value equal negative x plus 2 when x less than negative 2 equal 2x. Solve for x minus 2 equal to x. Then 2x plus x equal negative 2. Then 3x equal negative 2. Then x equal to negative 2 over 3. Negative 2 over 3, it is less than negative 2? No, it is greater than negative 2. Then it is not point of intersection. If I want to check that, substitute x equal negative 2 over 3 in f of x, and in g of x, you will find it is not the same result. But if we substitute x equal to 2 times 2, 4, minus 3, 1. 2 plus 2, 4. Absolute value 4, minus 3, 1. Example number 5. Find the point of intersection of these two functions. I set f of x equal to g of x and solve to find x. Square both sides, then 25 minus x power 2 equal to 3x plus 15 all power 2. Open this bracket. This will be 25 minus x power 2 equal to 9x power 2 plus 6 times 15, 90x plus 15 times 15, 225. Then take all terms to the one side, 25 minus x power 2. Take it to the other side, 9x power 2 plus 90x plus 225 minus 25 plus x power 2 equal to 0. 9x power 2 with x power 2, 10x power 2 plus 90x, 225 minus 25 is 200 equal to 0. Divide this equation by 10, then x power 2 plus 9x plus 20 equal to 0. Analyze by experiment. X plus 924 5. Either x equal negative 5 or x equal negative 4. I have two x intersection point for these two graphs. To find the y coordinate, substitute x in one of these two functions. Let me substitute here negative 5. Then it will give me 25 minus 25, 0. And for negative 4, let me substitute here 3 times negative 4, negative 12 plus 15, it is 3. If I substitute here 25 minus 16, 9, square root 9, it's also 3. Then I have two intersection points for these two functions. Example number 6. Find the intersection point of these two functions. Set x power 2 minus 2x power 2 plus 1 equal to 1 minus x power 2. Take all terms to one side, then x power 4 minus 2x power 2 plus 1 minus 1 or I can reduce this one with this one, then it will be a plus x power 2 equal to 0. Then x power 4, 2x power 2 plus x power 2 is minus x power 2 equal to 0. Analyze by x power 2, then x power 2 minus 1 equal to 0. Then I'll get 3x, 3 point of intersection. X power 2, difference of 2 square. Then either x power 2 equals 0, then I get from here x equals 0, or x minus 1 equals 0, then I'll get x equal 1 from this bracket, or x plus 1 equals 0, then I'll get x equal negative 1. To find the y coordinate, then substitute 0 here or here. Let me substitute here. 1 minus 0, 1. This is the first point. For this point, the y coordinate, 1 minus 1, 0. For this coordinate, negative 1, also negative 1 is 1, 1 minus 1, 0. This is 3 point of intersection. Example number 7. Find the value of k if f of x equal kx and passes the graph of this function passes through the point negative 1, 1. Since the graph passes through the point, then the point satisfies this function. I can easily substitute this point in this function and find the value of k. When y is 1, then x equal negative 1, then 1 equal to k times negative 1. This gives me 1 equal to negative k, then k equal to negative 1. Easy. Find k if f of x equal k times x plus 4 and the graph passes through the point 2, negative 3. Since the point lay in the graph, then it satisfies the equation of this function. This gives me negative 3 equal to k, x is 2, 2 plus 4, then negative 3 equal to 2 plus 4, 6, 6 times k, 6k, then k equal to negative 3 over 6, reduce, it is negative 1 over 2. Example number 9, which table is for the function y equal to k x to the power 3 over 2. As we see, the function has unknown coefficient, unknown constant, so I need to find the value of k from these 4 tables. The table gives me the same value of k. It is the table of this function. I'll take 2 points from every table and substitute it in the function. The result should be same, give me the same value for k. For the first table, when y equal 36, x equal 1, then table 1, 36 equal 2. Substitute x with 1, 1 to the 3 power 2, it's 1, then k equal 36. For the second point, when y equal 9, then x equal 4, 4 to the power 3 over 2. This gives me 9 equal to square root 4 to the power 3, or square root 4 all to the power 3. Then times k, then square root 4 to 2 to the power 3, 8. 9 over 8. Since the value of the k is not same, then this table is not for this function. Let me take the second one. When y3 x1, this give me k equal 3. When y24, then k equal to x equal 4, k 4 times 3 over 2. This will be 24 equal to k square root 4 to the power 3. 24 equal to 2, 8, k, then k equal to 24 over 3 over 8, it is 3. It is the same value. If I substitute in the other point the same value for k, let me check it. When y it's 81, x equal 9, k 9 to the power 3 over 2, then 81 equal to k square root 9 to the power 3. It's give me 81 square root 9 3 to the power 3, 27 k, then k equal to 81 over 27 equal to 3. It is the right choice. If I want, I can complete for the third and fourth table. It will be sure it will be wrong. Example, find the equation of the graph that consists of all points x, y whose distance to the origin is double their distance to the point 0, 3. Let us graph this example. This is the point 0, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the point 0, 3. And this is the origin 0, 0. This is the point 0, 3. The distance, this is the point x, y, x and y. The distance between this point 0, 3, the relation between these two distances, the distance between x, y and 0, 0 is double to the distance between 0, 3 and x, y. We want to find the graph that passes through all point x, y that is the satisfy the condition distance between x, y and 0, 0 is double the distance between x, y and 0, 3. The distance between 2 point formula is, as we see here, the distance d equals square root x2 minus x1 power 2, the difference between the coordinate, x coordinate, plus the difference between y coordinates power 2. Let us use this formula to solve this equation. Double distance between the origin point 0, 0 and x, y, it's double the distance between 0, 3 and x, y, equal to distance between 0, 0, x, y. I'll substitute in the formula, then I'll get x minus 0 square plus y minus 0 square. This is x1, y1, x2, y2, x2 minus x1 plus x2, y2 minus y equal to 2 square root x minus 0 square plus y minus 3 square, and solve to find the equation. Simplify this. X minus 0 power 2, it's x power 2, plus y minus 0 power 2, it's y power 2, equal to 2 square root x minus 0 power 2, it's x power 2, plus y minus 3 power 2. Square both sides, then x power 2 plus y square equal to 4 x power 2 plus y minus 3 power 2. Then I'll get x power 2 plus y power 2 equal to 4x power 2 plus 4 y minus 3 all power 2. Then 3x power 2 4x power 2 minus x power 2, 3x power 2 minus y power 2 plus 4y minus 3 power 2 equal to 0. Open this bracket. 3x power 2 minus y power 2 plus 4y power 2 minus 6y plus 9 equal to 0. Simplify. 3x power 2 minus y power 2 plus 4y power 2 minus 24y plus 36 equal to 0. Then 3x power 2 plus 3y power 2 minus y power 2 plus 4y power 2, it's 3y power 2 minus 24y plus 36 equal to 0. Analyze by 3. Let me complete here. X power 2 plus y square minus 8y plus 12 equal to 0. Divide by both sides by 3, then x power 2 plus y power 2 minus 8y plus 12 equal to 0. Then I can add 4 to both sides to make this a complete square. X power 2 plus y power 2 minus 8y plus 16, 12 plus 4, 16 equal to 4. I can analyze this by plus y plus minus 4, y minus 4 equal to 4. Then x power 2 plus y minus 4 power 2 equal to 4. It's the equation of circle with the center 0, 4.